I never mind.
I'm not going to see you excuse me too hard.
Where's the room? Where? Get one of this one. Here, get one of this one.
Yeah, there's one here. This is really remote. And it looks like there's several other spots the same along here because there's several other keys along there.
We came around turning and we didn't come by this lake road.
Right, is there a lake road that you're going by, which is a scenic road,
You'll all have to look at the photographs the whole way around. You're in them. You know that. Everyone's here is in them. Actually, that's great.
You're going to hold on to that. There's no ripping buttons. There's no ripping buttons. You can see if you got...
See how we can hold that my phone One thing. Hold on, take the dirty out.
Take the dirty out. Take the dirty out. Take the dirty out. Take the dirty out.
That's lovely. What's her name?
Yeah, Tom, I don't think it's going to work. That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. What's her name? Joni.
Joni.
Thank you.
Either here or in the Jacks.
I have some in the car. Come here, the scissors.
Johnny, that knife is the name.
Okay.
Mommy doesn't want to hold you to it.
I'm just holding for seconds.
I've never heard of it. That's awesome. Here. Some places don't know. Sharp blue. How you doing, sir? How you getting on? It's great. How you doing, man? You well? Oh, you like chaperoning or something? You're like just making sure no one brings drinks down. Tom, it's always thing, isn't it?
To get that flask in your
I got a great story.
Sam. He's a contrarian. How are you? I'm not sure can't Jeff. I'll talk to you after. Welcome back. Welcome home. How are you?
Hello,
hello to Joe.
You're only a little toddler. Where's even a toddler?
He's a big boy now.
You weren't toddling at all.
I was going to get his truck or his tractor or something. No.
An American? No, he's Irish. Yeah.
Just a method for just leave levels to views. Like a
Pictures on the television, children dying in the street, and we're still at it in our own place, still trying to reach the future through the past, still trying to carve tomorrow from a tombstone. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. We've heard too much of that before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew comes falling. I wanna take you to the island and trace your footprints in the sand. And in the evening when the sun goes down, we'll make love to the sound of the ocean. I wanna take you to the island and trace your footprints in the sand. And in the evening when the sun goes down, we'll make love to the sound of the ocean.
Everybody can be seated. Family and friends, we welcome you all here today to the marriage of Tom and Grace, and on their behalf I wish to extend their gratitude to you all for attending their wedding today and making it a truly memorable occasion for them. That entrance song for Grace reminds them both of a very special place in their hearts, Achill Island. It is the place where they met as children, shared their first kiss together, got engaged, and will be the place of many special memories to come in their future.
It takes a day to make you young, brother. It takes some old to make you young. It takes some cold to know the sun. It takes the one to have the other. And it takes no time to fall in love, but it takes you years to know what love is. And it takes some fears to make you trust. It takes those tears to make it rust. It takes the dust to have it polished. Ah, la, 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 life is wonderful. Ah, la, 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 life goes full circle. Ah, la, 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 life is wonderful. Ah, la, 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 la. Takes some silence to make sound, and it takes a lot.
I think the young kids
Thank you, Ian.
Everything's going to plan.
Do you, Tom, hereby state that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage? And do you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment, kindred, or affinity, or other lawful hindrance to proposed marriage with Grace? And do you, Grace, hereby state that you have read and understood the list of civil impediments to marriage? And do you solemnly declare that you believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to your proposed marriage with Tom? It is now that I, Miriam Fitzgerald, in accordance with the rights of the Spiritualist Union of Ireland, do solemnize this your marriage according to the laws of this country and the laws of spirit. Before you, Tom and Grace are joined together in the presence of spirit, my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses. I am bound, as you know, to remind you publicly of the solemn, the serious, and the binding nature of the relationship into now which you are about to enter. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is the voluntary and full commitment of two people to each other. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last for a lifetime. Do you, Tom, take Grace in marriage to be your wedded wife, to share your life as your friend, your lover, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, and forsaking all others? And do you, Grace, take Tom in marriage to be your wedded husband, to share your life as your friend, your lover, your companion, to grow together in spirit and in truth, and forsaking all others?
I do.
Wedding bands, being but a perfect circle, have no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rocks are dug up from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. Hot metal is poured into a mold, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It has to be worked, and it is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. And they are now ready to give and accept that symbolism of love. Ian and Liam, do we have the rings ready?
We do.
Thanks, guys.
These rings will forever show the world you are one, and they will carry with them the love, support, and blessings of your families and each guest here present.
Grace, you are my best friend. I love how you always make me laugh. And how you always remind me of what is important in life. Your support and your love is endless.
When you are happy, I will smile with you. When you are sad, I will comfort you. Please wear this ring as a sign of my love.
Tom, you two are my best friend. I love how you always make me laugh and how you always look out for me. But mostly, how when I am with you, I feel safe, happy and loved. When you are happy, I'll smile with you. When you are sad, I will comfort you. Please wear this ring as a sign of my love.
Not so tight.
The whole thing is over.
You pull it.
Just be catch it.
Oh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, Mary, ready? Hey.
Tom and Grace have declared before us that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other. They have symbolised it by joining hands, taking vows, exchanging rings, and tying and untying the knot. So therefore, on your behalf today and on behalf of those here present, I have great pleasure in presenting to you Tom and Grace as husband and wife. Tom
Happy days are coming my way. It's been some time, but here to stay. It's a life, a love I find. Stands me up, happy ground. Sleepy head is gone to bed. Makes me laugh, face turn red. Getting down on the ground. Pick you up, bring you around. Happy now, happy now. Happy now on happy ground. Happy now, happy now. Happy now, I'm on happy ground. Rubbing sound, wear the frown. Wash it off, silly old clown. Look at the days going away. Don't worry about what it says. Happy now, happy now. Happy now, I'm on happy ground. Happy now, happy now. Happy now, I'm on happy ground.
Good job, Glover.
Thank you, Scott. Well, Tom. Firstly, I want to reiterate Tom's assertion that he's been welcomed into the Purcell family wholeheartedly. Which, of course, he has. But you must remember, Tom, with any big commitment, there is always a probationary period. And the guardians of this particular probationary period are Mick Purcell and Brian Purcell, your former wingman in Achill. As you can understand, Tom, they hold some reservations still. But I have no doubt you'll overcome those and win everyone over, as you always do.
Eventually.
Grace is the youngest in our family. The closest sibling is Brian, who's 5 years older, and the eldest is Frank, who's 12 years older. We all headed off to school from age 12 on, so quickly Grace had the run of the house and a diminishing set of siblings to compete with. On top of that, Mum and Dad had raised 5 children and had officially hung up their boots before Grace arrived. It was a little bit of a surprise. I think Margaret Buckley can attest to some whiskey being drank after the news was broken to Mum that there was another one on the way. Sherry, far more civilised. Yeah, Sherry, yeah. So they were ready for a more laissez-faire approach to this one. The stage was truly set for the youngest child. Growing up with 5 older siblings who had more experience and obviously knew better, Grace always had to contend with quite involved advice from everyone in an attempt to steer her right. Advice and direction that often she felt, and still feels, she could do without, and more often ignores. Grace prefers to find her own way. Since she was young, she has always avoided direct confrontation. She doesn't force her authority on things, but asserts a more indirect influence on situations, as anyone who knows her well will attest to. But she always manages to stay true to her own purpose, in her own way. Grace managed to work out systems from a young age to optimise situations or exert this subtle influence. As Dad mentioned, there was an optimal shopping system which she worked out with Mum, based on bribery, collusion and guilt. Michael was bought off with chocolate and cake, easy, in exchange for secrecy, covering up and contraband in the form of cigarettes. Dad and Frank's naturally kind and protective eldest brother and fatherly natures were moulded, let's say, to separate them from large chunks of cash throughout Grace's school and college life. The only anomaly here was her approach to Brian, whom she traumatised at a very young age by pulling a chunk of hair out of his scalp with a vice-like grip to assert her dominance clearly from the get-go and directly. Jack and I would consider ourselves immune to these systems. But another part of me strongly suspects that we're maybe a little bit on the thick side and we probably just haven't worked out how we've been worked yet. One man, however, who's definitely not immune to Grace's influence is Tommy Tom Tom. He's aware of it to an extent. For example, you mentioned yourself, Tom, last night. Tom has been getting a lot of a flack for being a bit of a groomzilla during this whole period. But may I just say, he's a lovely groomzilla. So Grace has been perceived to be more relaxed and laid back about the details of it all, but I think all is not quite as it seems after hearing this story. I think Tom perhaps provides the face for many of Grace's requests, not only for the wedding but in life, so for those who are to be aware. It has emerged that on their food sampling visit to Coolbawn, Grace, after a few drinks, well actually I believe a load of drinks, decided that some of the menu needed reviewing and revising. And in a nod to the Achill crew, she wanted to bring in her own craft butcher sausages from Newport, County Mayo. 500 of them. 500 Newport Mayo sausages for our breakfasts. Tom, as a loyal fiancé, and despite not liking the idea, went ahead ashamedly and went up with bowed head and asked if there would be any possibility of bringing in 500 Newport sausages for everyone's breakfasts. To which he was told that it was hands down the most ridiculous request they had ever received at Coolbawn. That's ever, of all the weddings that ever held in Coolbawn. So in fact it would seem that Grace has also her masked bridezilla moments. Tom, in dealing with Grace, I recommend to look at the results rather than the imperceptible approach to see if you've been graced. I only have one sister, and she came as a welcome relief from a sea of boys, wrestling, football and war games. She's extremely considerate, thoughtful and always willing to lend a hand. We shared a house with each other in Dublin, so I've been lucky enough to experience her thoughtfulness firsthand, and my house was lucky enough to experience the odd clean. And my husband finally got to experience some home-cooked meals ready on the table. Due to Grace living with us. But I think her choice of partner reflects Grace's great strengths. Her sense of fun, her thoughtfulness, her generosity of spirit, her sense of welcoming to all, and I think we'd all agree extreme organisation. Grace is being everything I could have imagined from a sister, and even more loyal and supportive. They both make a great and kind couple who enjoy life and like having fun. Family and friends are important to them, so I know they will continue to have a great time together in navigating life and riding over the bumps, and supported by us all.
Gomez on keys, hey!